Hello there. My name is Fallon Watley, or Dr. F99, and welcome back to another Super Mario Maker 2 course commentary. This is another uh, course commentary, this is a course commentary about Five Nights at Goomba's 4. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. So let me just go to course roll real quick. So, Five Nights at Goomba's 4, I feel, is my favorite, like, out of all the Five Nights at Goomba's levels I've made. I feel like that one's my favorite one. The first one, like, the level design, like, the art style, I guess just like the replication, the way it looks, is what I like about the first one. Five Nights at Goomba's 2, there's not really much to say about Five Nights at Goomba's 2. It perfectly replicates the second FNAF game. I mean, it's chaotic, I guess. Five Nights at Goomba's 3, I like a bit more than the third one. It's a lot more challenging. But this one, Five Nights at Goomba's 4, I think is my favorite one. Let me just type in the code. I have the code on my computer this time, instead of just looking it up on my phone, which I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Yeah, let's see, FG8. 57S. 57S. I have to remember which button is A and which one button is B because I'm playing on the Steam Deck right now. Well, not right now, but like this month I've been playing on the Steam Deck. And then 1RG. Okay, so originally, if you don't know like the full story behind like the creation of Five Nights at Goombas, then go check out like the previous course commentaries, especially the first one. They'll explain everything. But originally, in Super Mario Maker 1, Five Nights at Goomba's 4 used the so this uses the ghost theme like the first Five Nights at Goomba's does, except thanks to the nighttime update, or that they add nighttime editions in Super Mario Maker 2, this game is set during the night, which if you look at like there are like some of the live streams I've watched of Five Nights at Goomba's 1 have said, this would be great if it was like set in nighttime, However, I was saving that for this level, Five Nights at Goomba's 4, which it's the same ghost level. Well, not the same ghost level, but it's the ghost theme, except in nighttime. Now, in Super Mario Maker 1, that wasn't the case, because you couldn't turn levels in, like, night. I say night twice. And I'm so glad that they did that. They gave that update, which means this actually feels like Five Nights at Freddy's 4, which, by the way, it's my favorite. It's my favorite FNAF game. It's the scariest, and if you watch an old Let's Play of me playing that game, I could not play that game without the house map. I cannot listen to their breathing. I refuse to. Anyway, so yeah, this is Five Nights at Goomba's 4. One thing, I've saved this video in my folder. It's okay. Let me talk about the Five Nights at Goomba's 4 trailer. That trailer was I spent a lot of time on that on the Five Nights at Goomba's 4 trailer, like a lot of time, especially near the end. The up until like the title card, I did like pretty quickly. I completed the trailer pretty quickly. It was the title card that stumped me. it was the turning of the 4. Like, turning of the 4 and zooming out. I didn't know how to do that. I don't know how Scott Cawthon did that, but, like, that took a long time to figure out. I'll actually show you right now what the Five Nights at Goombas 4 trailer originally looked like, because I gave up at one point, and before I motivated myself to actually try to make this as, to replicate the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 trailer. So yeah, that is what the end of the trailer originally looked like. It was just a red screen, and it fade to the title card with a quarter of the screen red to replicate. I gave up. I gave up on that part. I'm like, I can't figure out how to do this. I don't know how to do this, how to make it zoom out and like turn while zooming out. So I gave up, and then I uploaded the trailer to YouTube, and scheduled it, and then, like, over the past few days, like a few days after, I was just really bothered by the results, and I'm like, I gotta do this. No matter what, I gotta figure out how to zoom out and turn the 4 like it did in the actual Five Nights at Freddy's 4 trailer. So I not overworked myself, but I worked hard to get that 4 to turn and figure out how to do it. And then I did it. I am so proud of myself for doing so. Even though it does look a little clunky at the end, but that's fine. I'm very proud of myself. I think the Five Nights at Goombas 2 trailer is still my favorite trailer. But the trailer for the 4th Goombas level is certainly a close second. Anyway, so yeah, this is Five Nights at Goombas 4. Literally came out on midnight. Standard single player, 0.46% clear rate, 2 clears out of 428 attempts. Yeah, clear check time is, of course, it's 6 minutes. That was an accident, by the way. I didn't mean for that clear check time to be like that accurate. First cleared by Mark 21 Sam and world record holder by Mark 21 Sam. Alright, so yeah, cleared by... Oh, wait, what? Wait. Oh, that's right, because Mark 21 Sam played Five Nights at Goombas world, and so he cleared Five Nights at Goombas 4 twice. So yeah, Mark 21 Sam is the only person to clear Five Nights at Goombas 4, which, honestly, Five Nights at Goombas 4 isn't really, well, okay, I'd say it's a little bit harder than the first Five Nights at Goombas. It's like just as hard as the first Five Nights at Goombas, except a little bit harder, especially on night 5. And then liked by... Oh, okay, so, shout out to Foxy Sunny, who's played literally all my levels recently. She's currently trying to beat the Sword in the Tower. Can't wait for that course commentary. Oh, be prepared, that course commentary is going to be a lot different than these other ones that I've been doing. Dog Day, don't know who that is. I know who Nintendo Logan is. Fazbear, don't know. Tino? I don't know. Did I say Dog Day? I said Dog Day. Ouija! Marty Man 64, know him. He's a live streamer. XD. Okay. Grande, I know him. Dragons 957, Emma 2356. Mark 21 Sam, of course. 882. And Azalea 22, YT, I know her. And Onion Knight, I know him as well. So yeah, that's all the people that have cleared and liked this level. So yeah, let's give this a go. And wait, do I have comments on? I don't remember. I'm gonna turn the comments on. Okay, so I'm gonna explain how each night works. Explain like behind the scenes, not behind the scenes, but like just in general. Just explain the level in general. So yeah, this is our house. Nice. Mario Mushroom. So yeah, that's our front gate. We just walk through the front gate. This guy's got the name right. And then there's just a vine, a beanstalk grown here. So yeah, we enter our house, and now the reason why that this just says night 1 instead of 12 a.m. night 1, because in FNAF 4 it doesn't say 12 a.m. It just says the night. Now, okay. One thing that I do regret. Okay, yeah, the little Goomba on the parachute that's supposed to represent like the, what are they called? The Freddles? I think they're called the Freddles. They're on the bed. Yeah, this little mushroom thing's the bed. Seems to laugh at you. Now, one thing I do regret not doing in the previous Five Nights at Goombas game is having another enemy like on the right side, but without the pipe, like putting a few extra enemies, like instead of it being just, oh, there's the Buzzy Beetle, and look, you can see the Spiny, except he's blocked off, it can't get to you. That's one thing I do regret, and one thing that I would change. I mean, hey, I might change when Super Mario Maker 3 comes out. But yeah, so yeah, on night 1 you only get one Spiny, and a Nightmare Beetle, and one Nightmare Spiny, and up here is supposed to be the closet, and you can close the closet. This is just for decoration, just for this night and the next night. Oh god, right, almost forgot. So yeah, it's pretty much just like the first Five Nights at Goombas. And you get the P-switch, and then you go down here, and you get this mushroom, which allows you to not get killed while going up this vine. Nothing, I don't think, really has changed. Oh, yeah, and you also get this, leaf? Yeah, the feathers from Super Mario World. Now, this is supposed to replicate the fun with plush trap minigame, and you have little, spike, plush top, plush spike, plush spike. Yeah, sure, why not? And then this is supposed to be fun with plush trap, and you, boom, you get him on the X on the ground, like in fun with plush trap, and this is supposed to be the chair and the window above the chair. Anyway, so yeah, you just go through here, and oh, originally this room was not above the main house. Like originally this was just on like somewhere else in the map, like very far away. But no, I changed it so it could be above the map. Anyway, so yeah. Now, the reason why that this plays is because in FNAF 4, there's no, like, dun, dun, dun. Instead, it's like a beep, 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 beep. And I didn't know how to replicate that, so I just have that little minigame. This is here just in case that you had the closet closed, so that's just to open the closet. Oh yeah, you got 2 Freddles here instead of 1. Of course, they're laughing at you. So now you have Nightmare Beetles and Nightmare Spinies, and as well as... oh god. Nope. Nailed it. As well as a Nightmare Turtle as well. 2 Nightmare Turtles. I don't know why, but the other Nightmare Turtle up there just doesn't bother going down. It's only the right one that's going down for some reason. That's to replicate, like when you see Nightmare... oh, fart. Oh yeah, there's this little cheese thing that happens. I recommend not doing... oh, well, didn't mean to die there. Yeah, I've seen a lot of live streamers try to just, like, juggle the beetle in the bedroom while standing on the bed, and it usually doesn't end well for them, because the beetle almost always falls down where the mushroom pit is. Almost always. Almost every time. But yeah, I'm trying to remember in, like, what this was like in Super Mario Maker 1, because I know that on-off switches weren't a thing in, Super Mario Maker 1. I think, I don't exactly remember how. I think originally it was a conveyor belt, and it was another thwomp. It was two thwomps, I think, that were up here. Again, I don't exactly remember. But yeah, just gonna speed my way through this. So yeah, I do agree. This is a lot better when it's nighttime. The reason why I didn't, make the first Five Nights at Goombas nighttime was specifically to make this level look better than the first one. You know, to make them look different, right? And the first Five Nights at Goombas was about the aesthetic of the level more than the level itself. This is more about the scares. Scares? It's not really a scary level, I guess. It's nighttime, but so yeah. So originally I had considered that the Nightmare Turtles go right and left, but for some reason it's just not. Only one of them is coming down here for some reason. Oh god. No. Well, one of them got in. Oh look, there you go. See? That's how you properly do this. Just gotta do that. Oh god. Nope. Oh, well. And there you go. That's how you get past that. Well, not really. No, don't do what I did. Well, don't accidentally do what I did. Or wait. Don't on purpose do what I did. Yeah, that's the right term. Anyway, so yeah, this is another Fun with Plush Trap, except this time there's a treadmill, so this is just to make the spike trap faster, or the plush spike. Plush top? Plush top. This is just to make the... I'm just gonna say plush trap. It's just easier to say. Spike plush. Spike plush top. Spike... Whatever. Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I completely forgot. Or I was distracted trying to pronounce Plush Trap's name properly in this game. So, on night 3 is when the Nightmare Turtle actually comes out through the closet, and what you have to do is quickly, like, once you get out of the pipe, you quickly close the closet, and that keeps him from, ruining your day. Well, he won't really ruin your day, he'll just stay on the bed, which will give you a disadvantage from, actually, like, doing the Buzzy Beetle, cheese thing. I mean, you can still do it if you get the beetle over here, but, like, but still, less casualties, right? Alright, just get past this. I'm gonna try and do night 2 properly. I'm not gonna cut most of this out because I want you to see that, like, I don't know, even I can't, like, play this. I'm not really good at these levels that I've made. Yoink. I wonder if I saved my old Mario Maker 1 levels. I probably deleted most of them after I uploaded them to Mario Maker 2. I mean, probably, I'm not sure. Right. So, just... Alright, there you go. Nope. Alright, good. Whew, that was a risk. Oh god. That was a big risk. Oh, that was also a really big risk. Okay, but I'm actually doing it legit, which is good. I'm actually playing this. Oh, that was also pretty close. Okay, get down. Woo! Close. Alright, now. If I die on night 3, I'm gonna scream. Most people I've seen try to kill the plush trap while on the treadmill, which I don't really, or like next to the treadmill, but like just wait for him to get on the, play like it's fun with plush trap. Just wait until he gets on the X and then get him. So that way it's predictable, I think? Yeah, that way it's predictable. Over here, night 3, and then once you get out of the pipe, just immediately close the closet, like this. Boom, you did it. And then try not to accidentally open the closet, right? And then, yoink, there we go. And then just keep closing. Try to, like, make sure that you don't touch any of the barriers so that you don't accidentally touch, like, an enemy, right? But also try not to, or try to make sure that you are actually closing the thwomps, right? So that you don't run over one direction. I got an itch on my foot, hold on. Anyway, so that you don't run towards one direction, but then miss closing the thwomp, and then just run the other direction without realizing that you didn't close the thing. Alright, we're good. How did we do that so much easier than on night 2? I think it's because the turtle was, like, didn't really, messed up the spawning order, or the placement order. So yeah, this is another fun with plush trap, except this time, there's 2 treadmills, which makes this a lot more stressful. So you just, he's right there. I was afraid I was gonna get hit. If you get hit, then you might as well start over. Or die. Actually, no. Yeah, you might as well start over if you get hit on the fun with plush trap. And yeah, you got a checkpoint here, so that's good. Alright. No. Okay. There we go. Again, just like before. And now, on night 4, you have Nightmare Goomba, which, if you hit him, he turns into 2 little, Freddles? Goombles. 2 little Goombles. If you hit Nightmare Goomba, he turns into 2 little Goombles. Okay. This one should be easy as long as you just keep closing the thwomps. Or do the beetle cheese trick. If you're confident enough, but like this is fine by me. Just doing this. Back and forth. I don't get how no one is able to beat any of these levels. Like, just keep doing this. And you're fine. It's not hard. Okay, okay. Alright, so yeah, you beat night 4. And now, instead of it being a fun... Oh. Now, instead of it being a fun with plush trap, it's a fun with Nightmare, Mole. Or Nightmare, like, fun with Nightmare Balloon Boy. So yeah, you just... Boop, there you go. And if you get hit, don't worry, you can just stomp on his head. So yeah, there's that. We'll change things up a bit. The reason why I did that is because, apparently in the Halloween edition, Nightmare Balloon Boy is the only one who's canon. Does that ever get explained? I don't know. So yeah, this is Night 5. Now, just like Night 5 on Five Nights at Freddy's 4, there are, all the animatronics you've been facing are gone and are replaced with Nightmare Fredbear. Now, I accounted for this. Now, originally, in Super Mario Maker 1, because there was no, was it called Goombrat? I think it's called Goombrat. Originally, in Super Mario Maker 1, there was no Goombrat, so I instead just made it so that you had to fend off against, like, 5... Was it 4? I think it was 5, like, Magic Koopas, right? And one of them had the key, like, had a key for you to go through a door. Now that there's a Goombrat, it's a little different, and a lot harder. I mean, a lot harder than like what was originally intended in Super Mario Maker 1. Uh, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I hate that. You just have to account for this. Oh, and then I clicked the closet. So yeah, the Goombrats are like Goombas, except... Actually, they're more like the red Koopa Troopas, where they don't walk off edges. So I had to account for this using the treadmill. Oh my god, am I actually gonna... I got in the first try. How did I do that? That has never happened to me before. I've had to replay this night so many times just to clear it. I don't know how I did that. Anyway, so now instead of there being a fun with whoever, now it's just a really tiny hallway for you to run through. But be careful, because you could fall down, and I put a little cannon over on the right side if you stand there on the edge for too long, but I don't want you to see that because I don't want to do Night 5 all over again. So you gotta fall down here onto the pipe. I know it's a little cheesy, but also be careful of that thing. Oh yeah, and then now we're on the escape. Now, originally, I might as well explain it here. Originally, on the escape, Scrap Trap was supposed... Well, first you were supposed to hear like a crashing noise, like the crashing sound effect that makes like bricks fall from the sky. And originally, this window was supposed to be broken, like it's supposed to be gone, and there'd be ice blocks on the ground. And originally, Scrap Trap was supposed to break into your house. And oh yeah, and also you can see the grandfather clock, like in FNAF 4 in the left hallway. But instead, instead of that, it's peaceful. But yeah, Scrap Trap was supposed to originally break into your house, but yeah, now you're awake, and it's peaceful. This is your bedroom, the room that you were defending, and watch out for the flumps, because those still go down. And originally, Scrap Trap was supposed to fall from the sky right here and land right here, meaning that if you didn't run left fast enough, you would have probably died by Scrap Trap. And it was probably a good thing that I cut that, because a lot of people would have been angry. One particular person would have been angry. So yeah, what you're supposed to do is climb up this vine, and you can't go past the gate, but you're supposed to climb past the vine, and go onto the roof of your house, since you don't have a back door. And I'm not going to explain what this is yet. This is supposed to be like a tease for a future level. So yeah, you go over here, and then you just run away. And yeah, that is Five Nights at Goombas 4. It's pretty hard near the end, but you might get the hang of it. Anyway, so yeah, let me just read the comments. It isn't FNAF, it's FNAG. Yeah, this guy got it right. Make it so you can see in everything. You know what's funny? Some people have complained that Five Nights at Goombas 1 should have been in nighttime, and now this person is complaining that it should be daytime in Five Nights at Goombas 4. Like, what are the odds? So tough. Give Mario a mushroom. I did. Like, 5 times I gave him a mushroom. I don't know what... Oh, it's Blue Toad and a Goomba? I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, so yeah, that is Five Nights at Goombas 4. That is it for the main... I would say, like, the main Five Nights at Goombas series. However, Wiggler location will be coming out this fall, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I think this is my favorite out of all the Five Nights at Goombas I've made. Uh, so yeah, thank you all for watching, and well, uh, see ya.